Hello, everyone,
Hi.
and welcome to another Disney Magic Kingdoms live stream. Hope you are all well, and it's fantastic to have Sarah back on the
Oh,
streams.
it's good to be back as well. Yeah, it's always really weird when I'm not doing them, but I know they're still happening. And most of the time I can't watch them live, so I just have to watch the replays and then I miss out on the chat and I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, but I did see that you put a comment in,
I
and
did. Yeah, I did.
yeah, and I liked it.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, we've got some people saying hi, and Josh. Oh gosh, too quick there. Looks like Sarah has a bit of a
Yes,
tan.
I do. So I've been away. I've been in Spain for 10 days and it was so hot. It was very, very nice. I have eaten far too much food and had a brilliant time, but it's very, very good to be back also. So, yeah.
Um, you haven't really missed much, Sarah, in the sense of back home because it's actually been quite hot here as well. But
Yeah, I've heard this. The week I go away is the week that the UK has great weather too, but
it's
oh
really
well.
cold in the morning, and you have to wear your coat, and then by the afternoon, evening, it's boiling hot, and it's like,
Oh,
oh, like so today I suffered in the morning. I was like, I'm not taking my coat because I ain't carrying it. Um,
no,
so
no,
I
fair
suffered,
enough.
but it paid off in the end. Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining. And of course, we're all here to find out what is kind of coming in the next update, which is, of course, update 71. We found out in the week that it is Inside Out, which I know lots of you are excited for. And of course,
Yes.
here on Disney Kingdoms, we are both, I would imagine, both excited for it.
Yeah, it seems like
And
it's a sort of general consensus across all social media that everyone's actually really looking forward to this event. So
mm,
it's good.
and I think it even mentioned in the event walkthrough as well that was premiered today. I think even there it said like everyone is most excited for this and anticipated it as
Hmm.
well. So yes, we're going to go through that. We're going to watch it if you haven't seen it already. Oh, sorry, just had a drink before the stream. And yeah, so we're gonna go through all the content that's coming in. We're
Hmm.
gonna see if our predictions came true with the characters and the attractions and all that kind of stuff. And then I've got the patch notes as well. Um so that we can go through other stuff that's coming in the update, which was not mentioned like it usually is. There's always stuff that doesn't get mentioned, so that we all have a clear understanding on what is coming in update 71. I can see
Hmm.
before we get into it, we've got a couple of comments here off topic. So, is this air quality issue thing affecting the two of you here? No, not I believe of. I know it's quite
No.
bad in America. I've seen someone that I follow, a Disney person who lives in New York. It is really, really bad there. I'm not sure where else is affected, but and I can see here also James is saying, "Did you guys hear about the wildfires in Canada?" No, I did not hear about that.
So the wildfires in Canada is what's causing this.
Oh,
That's what's
right.
caused it. But yeah, no, it probably won't affect us to be honest. Like sometimes the weather does come across the Atlantic, but I would be very surprised if
If
it
that
came that far.
did, yeah.
So the only time the only impact we ever get here, and it's so random, I think, but it does happen, is if there's like red sandstorms in the
Mhm.
north of Africa. Sometimes that does affect the UK, so you never know. But yeah,
Yeah.
I have no idea about how the weather works and things. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert because I am not. So that's as much as I will say on the subject before I get myself in trouble.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Josh saying that's good. Wasn't sure if it was happening outside the US or not. Tabitha saying we had some smoke in the air the other day, all the way down in South Carolina, but it's cleared up, thank goodness.
Oh, that's crazy. That's quite far, I think. So that is
Well,
actually crazy that it goes that far.
hopefully, all our North American viewers are all safe. Like, try and stay as safe as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I say, I know in the New York area it's really bad. The last couple of days. So yeah, just stay safe. And luckily for James, nice weather in California, which is
Yeah, that
good
is
to hear.
lucky.
And I can see here that also Josh is looking forward to the event, but not happy at all with something that was in the patch notes, which I know what you're talking about, and we will definitely be getting into it.
Yeah.
So before we watch the lovely and short event walkthrough, let me go the right way. We do love hearing from you, and it's great that we've got this interaction already. But make sure to get your opinions and thoughts during the event walkthrough. If you enjoy the stream at any time, make sure to give it a big like, as it helps us as a channel, and it also helps the stream get pushed out to more people. And we've been saying a couple of streams now, we are so close to 300 subscribers. And when I
Really,
say
really
really
close
close,
now.
it's like one
We need
subscriber.
one. Anyone
One.
who you know, excuse me, anyone that you know that has a YouTube account, just ask them, will you just
Yeah,
subscribe to our friends' channel or people that we know? We just anyone, just that one, we will be forever grateful.
definitely. And of course, we don't just want to hit 300, we want to carry on as well. So, yes, definitely make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know when we go live or upload a new video, which I definitely need to do. And follow us on Instagram at Disney Kingdoms, where you'll see lots of other Disney content, including the lovely Sarah has been doing a few stories, which I've seen.
Oh
And
yeah, I did a
also,
story and a post today, guys. So check that out. Give it a like.
yep. And I noticed, not unfortunately, it wasn't Sarah's. I think it was a story that told me, but it's Donald Duck's birthday today.
No, that was my
So,
post. That was my post.
oh, was that your post? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I think I had seen it before. Like someone else
Oh,
had
someone beat
posted
me to it. Never
something.
mind.
But you never know. It could have been your post. It could have been your post that told me. So yeah, even though it's a fictional character, happy birthday to Donald Duck. Okay, right. Well, let's share the other screen. So
Okie
Sarah, if you can get
dokie.
that up, because
But
as
hopefully
you
this
know,
works, because last time I tried to do this, you guys, it didn't work.
oh,
So
okay. Well, if you are a long-time viewer, you'll know that when we do this, it crashes my computer if I load it up. Too much going on. So Sarah
okay.
has to do it. Okay, here we
So
go.
we will have to watch the video on mute, you guys, just because we don't want to get done for any copyright that can happen on YouTube. So it's just going to be video playing and then us talking kind of through it. So
Yeah, I've just noticed that doesn't have the 50th stuff, the 100th stuff on it.
oh, I doubt
Um,
they'd be taking it away though.
yeah, I
I
hope
think
they're
it had
not.
it when they do the welcoming of the characters. I think it had it. So if we
Okay,
keep going,
okay. So
so
sorry, I was just reading comments there. So yeah, so here's Inside Out, and I was actually quite surprised about the premium character and the order that the characters are coming in
yeah, I know
as
what you
well.
mean. So first character up, pause on her saddest pose is sadness there. So yeah, that has got the 100th in the background, so hopefully they won't be
Oh,
getting rid
yeah.
of that anytime soon.
Yeah, definitely. And also the story behind it as well, because when we were saying about no villain in this film,
Mm.
like, what's the story gonna be? And, yeah, it was quite interesting, actually.
I think they've done the characters really well. I think
Yeah.
they look very, very similar to the characters that are in the films. Yeah, I actually think they've done a great job here.
So this is
Oh,
going in the order
stop
that
here.
you'll be able to receive the characters and welcome them in. So Sadness is going to be chapter 1, and Anger is going to be the premium character.
Yeah.
And I would imagine that is for 500 gems.
Yes, I would have thought so. I'm sure it probably says that in the patch notes, which I haven't read yet. So have a look
I
at
don't think it does actually. It
that. Oh,
says he's the premium, but I would imagine they've all been 500
yeah,
most recent. So
yeah.
just
So next character up is Fear.
yeah, yeah. Tabitha agreeing that they did a great job on the
Mhm.
characters.
So I'm just going to pause on this screen
Oh
here.
yeah,
So this really is only kind of small hint I got out of the whole update. It was just the cloud that's on this left hand side here. Now, to me, I thought it looked like a Mickey head, but people are saying it
same.
also could be a dog.
Okay,
So
looks like a Mickey head somehow
yeah,
because you can see the eyes, the nose, and the mouth.
yeah. But other people are saying it could be a dog also because of this on the left here. I don't know if you can see my mouse moving.
Yeah, I can see a
Yeah,
mouth. Yeah.
that could be a head, and then this could be the ear of the dog, and then this is the tail.
Yeah, but why would you have all the stuff on the body then?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Hidden Mickey, yeah, it
Mm,
is Shames.
yeah, that was really the only thing that I saw. People are also sort of saying about this critter down in the bottom right here, that's the
Oh
purple
yeah,
greeny kind of thing. However, I think that is actually just part of the attraction because it spins
yeah,
around.
same,
So I
yeah,
don't think that is anything.
no. You know what? I did not notice that
Neither did
cloud.
I. I will shout out Tesco George as always. Posted this on Discord, and then I went back and watched it and was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, no, as always. So here's a kind of hint to one of the attractions that's coming in, and it was so an obvious one. Totally forgot
Yeah.
about it. And then here is the what, fourth character?
Fourth character, yeah, which is Disgust. I actually think she could be my favourite.
Oh, okay.
Like in this game, I feel like she's gonna make the storyline quite fun. Um, but I don't know whether I'll get to her or not because I've not been doing that well in events lately. So we'll have to see. Hopefully, I'll be able to get her.
Yeah, I don't know who my favorite is.
Well, I just like she's doing her makeup and everything. I just really like that. I think that's just a bit different to the others.
And then here's the kind of main character, I would say, out of the five emotions. And of course, it's Joy. And she's going to be legendary.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew that she was always going to be the last one
Yeah,
because of how popular she is, and yeah, it was just I wasn't surprised by that at all.
yeah. Oh, so yeah, so there's all the characters, and now we're kind of going into the other bits,
Mhm.
which you can kind of all see there. So here is
Yeah.
the first attraction, which was obvious and I totally forgot about, and that is the headquarters.
Yeah.
Now, I was actually quite not surprised, but like how it's got the lift bit into it because, of course, being in the brain, like that makes sense. But
Mhm.
it gave me very big vibes of, now I can't remember what the attraction is called. It's the Great Beyond, is it from Seoul?
Yes,
It's got a very similar
very
kind of
similar.
design on that
Mhm.
one. So, that will be the first attraction that we'll be able
Yeah.
to build.
It'll be interesting to see if that animation does happen as well with the characters or, like, the visitors being able to go inside it.
I would imagine so,
Yeah, I hope so.
and I think that projector thing would look quite good as well.
Yeah, definitely. And then this is the other one, which is the Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind, which I believe is very similar to the one you predicted. That's the actual ride at Disneyland.
Yeah, that is what it is, and
The same, yeah.
I was so shocked when I saw this. I was like, "Oh my
Oh,
god, I actually got something right in attraction sense." That was a bit of a shot in the dark. You would think it's, like, quite obvious because of it being a real attraction, it's inside out, but sometimes they don't do this stuff, and it's not the most well-known attraction at Disney California
no,
Adventure.
I wonder if it maybe wasn't open when I went there or something, because I
No,
don't remember going on it, but
no,
it
it's
might
only
have
been
been. Is it
recent.
recent? Yeah, I think maybe
Mm.
it wasn't there when I was there or something, because I don't even really remember seeing it or anything, so yeah, I can't.
So, from what I remember, Sarah, you know where Incredicoaster is because
Yeah,
they've literally themed all of Paradise Pier to Pixar Pier now.
yeah,
So they've kind of changed it all. And Malboomer, I think, was where this is. Um,
okay,
but
yeah.
uh, yeah, no. So I think yeah, it's new since when you last went.
Yeah, I reckon it must be.
Yeah, so no, I was very shocked
Oh, well,
that
well
I had
done.
got it right. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, it's just literally a spinning round ride as you
Hmm.
can see there with the different coloured orbs.
Well, I like to have things from the parks in my park. That's one of my
Mm,
favourite things, so it'll be cool to have that.
definitely. And I was actually quite surprised about this one as well that I got right because
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my god, that was just like a last minute thing that I thought of.
Hmm. So this one I'm not too keen on, to be honest. I think they
Oh,
could have done
okay.
better. I don't see the need to have the Anger hat stand when you already have Anger the character. Like, I think they could have done
Mm.
more.
Okay, I get where you're coming from on that, but then there are other characters that we have in the kingdom that
Oh
have
yeah, for
a
sure.
hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how they could have changed it without having his head. If they just had the flames, like kind of
Yeah, like a hair, like a
hazy.
headband. So, like,
Yeah,
for example, I'm just gonna pause. For example, you have Stitch headband.
yes.
So you could have just done it like a headband instead. But then I guess you have all the Winnie the Pooh characters and they all have their own
Mm,
kind of head things. So
yeah.
yeah, maybe I'm just being fussy.
No, I understand what you're saying. No, I
Yeah.
don't get this concession because it says rainbow unicorn. Now, maybe the straw is the unicorn bit, but there is no unicorn.
No, yeah, that's so true. There's nothing that relates to a unicorn there.
So I was just like, I
It
get
could
the
just be a
rainbow
rainbow
bit.
slushy stand and we'd be totally cool with it.
Yeah.
It's
There's
actually quite
probably a.
fun. It's quite a fun one, I think.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
really like how they've done all the purple theming on all of the concessions and decorations and attractions. Sorry, they match very nicely with the purple.
Mm,
I
yes,
love I
definitely.
love a match. I love a matching thing.
So this looks like it's going to be very Tomorrowland
Yeah.
um, kind of area. So we might have to be decorating our Space Mountain areas. And then we've got, which I get because the film and everything, and I still haven't rewatched the film, but hey ho. The French Fry Forest patch,
Yeah.
like,
So I mean, it's fine. It's a
yeah.
decoration. It is what it is, really.
So Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind used to be Flicks Flyers,
Okay. Flicks,
which
flyers,
I
yeah.
thought was part of the A Bug's Life bit, but I didn't think that that was in that area. I don't know because I wasn't at the
I
park
really don't know.
at the
So
time.
I literally did like one day at each park. So
Mm,
we didn't get to ride everything anyway
yeah,
because we didn't have enough time. And I feel like that would maybe have been one of the ones we would have skipped,
yeah.
being just two adults.
Unless
It's
they
not,
moved it.
yeah.
So maybe that's what they did. Maybe it was in another area
Yeah.
and they moved it there because there is quite a bit of space in that part of Pixar Pier.
Hmm.
So I knew it had something to do with A Bug's Life, but I was a bit unsure. So I'm glad that we've got a Californian giving us the
Yeah, giving us the
inside
right
knowledge.
advice.
And there's
Just
the
paused
gold
here so we don't
trophy.
miss it. So this is the gold trophy. I
Yeah.
mean, for me, again, I think this is quite basic. Like,
Yeah.
I did
I
think it was
get
gonna be orb
why.
related because they're gonna, like, have to get the orbs in there somewhere, but yeah, I don't know.
Bugs Life Land was at Avengers Campus.
Ah,
Right. Okay, now I know. Yeah, like loads of people said like Bing Bong could be the gold trophy, which I think
yeah,
you said as well. Um
yeah.
and again, I'm quite shocked. I got something right again,
So,
the
yeah,
parade
I was
float.
expecting Bing Bong to be part of the
Mm,
parade once I knew who the characters were gonna be. I thought, "Okay, Bing
yeah.
Bong will definitely be the parade." I quite like this parade float, although it does look a little bit I wanna say it's, like, clunky, but at the same time,
Mm,
it's her imagination. I think it's meant to be a bit homemade, so I
yes.
think that's why it looks like that.
So
Oh,
my
keep
opinion,
going.
my opinion on it, even though I don't really do the parade floats, like I say, this was the idea that I had, but it wasn't the design that I had. I had
Yeah,
more of like clouds at the back and then more of a forward and back motion of Bing Bong
yeah,
coming like out of the cloud and then back in kind of thing. Um, It's not the best looking one, like you say. I think
no,
because of it being her imagination, that's why it's kind of like Toy Story Land, where you have Slinky Dog Dash and all that. The story behind it, and that's why it looks like it does, because it's got
mhm.
the kind of same motion there. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not something that I'm gonna purchase.
No, I
Um
know what you mean.
but yeah, it's all right. It's all right. But it would be good to hear all of you guys' opinions on that. And I believe this is a character also in the boss battle ground that is something to do with the film as well. I
Yeah,
know that someone
so
did mention a name not on our stream, but on the actual event walkthrough.
yeah, I
I
can't
know
remember the
a few
name.
people said it began with a B, Blinky or it was something like that, but
Yeah.
I'm sure someone will know and let us know.
So the reason I've paused it on this screen is if you look back at the parade float, you can see another parade float behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the parade float
Oh,
from, oh, I've forgotten, Wally. Wally, that's the name of it. I totally forgot the name. Wally. Um, which is what Josh was referring to in hit their comments about saying that not too happy with this coming in. It's something that they actually didn't speak about in the
Yeah.
update, but we have got it in the patch notes. So we're going to keep going through the video and then we'll move on to the patch notes afterwards.
And thank you everyone to commented. I got it totally wrong. It's Jangles the clown.
Oh, Jangles.
For some reason, I thought it began with a B. So yeah, I think that is it. It's just going to go through the dates once again, but the update is available on the Tuesday coming up, and then of course the event will start on the Thursday, the same day that we receive the Winnie the Pooh legendary chest in the daily calendar, because they are the helpers for this event, and there, as you can see, it's going through the chapters. The event finishes on the 6th of July, I believe it is. So I was quite not shocked, but then we're going to have a few tappers, I would imagine. So that's going to be like mid-July that we're then going to get the next update.
Yeah.
And yeah, there wasn't really any hints for the next update like they usually do. We've seen a couple, but sometimes there's like a really obvious one, or at the end they'll go, "Oh," and the hint is where they didn't really do.
No, there was really nothing. I mean, at the beginning, the only thing that I heard again was they were talking about strap in and things like that. And I think a couple of people were like, "Oh my god, cars!" But I mean, I think that's maybe just clutching at straws a little bit. I think people are so keen for cars to come.
Yeah.
And I did just see one thing in the background.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's just from a previous video. But there is over here this character. I can't remember what it's called.
I can't even see. So
to the right of Rabbit, behind the tree.
Yeah, it's because it's okay. I'm going to zoom in.
It's the villain from
Oh,
Mulan.
Shang Yu.
Shang Yu.
Yeah. Now it's on the big screen. I can see.
So yeah, I've just noticed it. I just spotted it in the background there. However, whether that is anything, I really don't know, because I think this is just a clip from a previous video, so it might not be anything, but you never know.
So yeah, so that was just basically saying that, as we said, Winnie the Pooh is the helpers. So if you do need any Winnie the Pooh characters, we're going to be getting the legendary chest on the start of the event, but also it'll be available to purchase via gems or real money for that if you need some. And yeah, it's just kind of going through the bog standard stuff for the event hub tabs. But yeah. Oh, this is the hint. Let's switch gears.
Yeah, so there was a few references to like driving and things. So I mean, could it be cars? Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Oh, that's a bit of a I have to have a think about that. Maybe we'll have to do a stream on it. Maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully over the weekend I'll be able to listen a little bit more.
Yeah, because
to the words, and I'll be able to make a note of them. But yeah, there was me come off here and stop sharing. There we go.
Because I think there is two main options it could be, and you never know. Like before with this season's pass, we were thinking, oh, it's going to be this, that, and the other, and it got nothing to do with what we were thinking.
Yeah, so, we didn't. We did initially get it a bit wrong. So
yeah. But yeah, so that is the event walkthrough. Like I say, it's short and sweet. It was about 8 minutes long. And also, I could be totally wrong here. And I'm so sorry, I've forgotten their name. But it was just Javon there.
Yeah, there was no
Is it Tash?
Tasha, yeah.
And also, it seems like the past few that have been done, he's mostly been the one that is. So, is there something
Hmm.
again going on behind the scenes?
The only thing I'll say on that is probably not, because she's been quite active on Discord.
Oh, has she? Oh, okay
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Okay. It was just like something I just picked up because I'm not really on
Mm.
Discord anymore, just because so busy doing everything.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Mm.
so it's good to see that she's active in other things to do with the game.
Mhm.
So yes, the patch notes, if you have not read them, Disney and Pixar's Inside Out has arrived. So here is the story of the event. So with Sadness in charge of Dream Duty, she receives word that Joy has traveled to Riley's subconsciousness to confront her fear of Jangles the clown, and soon realizes that Joy is in over her head. So basically, we have to welcome all the characters to save Joy from Riley's greatest fear.
Yeah, so it's good. I definitely thought they would include Riley in the storyline, because obviously you
Mm,
have to. Um,
yeah.
yeah, it was just the lack of Bing Bong for me that was a bit disappointing. That I feel like they are a very popular character. But I do understand, obviously, that there can only be 5. So how they would have not had all 5 emotions would have just been a bit weird. So I do get it.
Yeah, no, definitely. And we were quite in our previous stream sure that Disgust was going to be the premium character,
Mm,
but it's Anger.
yeah.
And since reading the patch notes, I believe it was, because I don't think it was the stream, I was like, oh, do I get him? Hmm.
Mm. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let us know in the comments if you guys are going to get Anger or not. I'm on the fence again. I'm not
Yeah,
sure whether I'm going to or not. So
I'm not sure because I'm not saying I've said this before. It's not a film that I'm like, oh no, I don't like this, and it's not a film I'm like, oh yeah, oh my god, it's the greatest film. So I'm not in the sense of like Sarah has been in the past, where, like, for example, Hocus Pocus, you can't just have one or two, you got to have all three.
yeah.
Or the fairies from Sleeping Beauty. So I'm not in that category of I've got to have all 5, but if it was Disgust or Fear, I'll be like, "Oh, no, I'm not gonna get them."
Mm,
But Anger is a bit of a, not sure.
I know what you
So
mean.
and I can't have it both ways because I don't want to part with my gems.
How many gems do you have?
Oh, so this is why I was trying to work out, Sarah, how many days
Yeah.
we've got left and how many gems I could get. I have got. Sorry, it's just loading. Tesco Georgia saying I'm getting Anger 2. I'm going to get it for sure, says Tabitha. And again, I can understand um like the happiness sense as well, because we're going to be having the event tab on the season pass.
Yeah.
Tesco George also says Tasha was on holiday as
Oh,
well,
okay.
so that's why. Josh is going to be getting Anger. So I am on 1,360. So I definitely have enough.
Yeah,
So
and I mean, you have enough that even if you got this one and you wanted the premium for the next event, you would have
Yeah.
enough to do both of those. So this is what my thoughts are always. So as long as, like, if you've got 1,000, like, you have no problems, because it means if the next one comes up
Mm,
and you think, oh, I want that one as well, you have
yeah.
enough and
So
time to save for more.
I was trying to work out, sorry, if I could get close to 500, then I've
Mm,
got that barrier. Maybe I could, because then it shows like that part of the progress as well,
yeah.
for our streams. I'll have a think about it. But I'm going to be sending out 24-hour characters,
Mm,
two of them a day to get the 10 gems. So that'll be 50 gems. That'll take me
yeah.
up to 1,410. So I'm only
And then you
90
get the 4
away.
gems each Monday in the
Yeah.
calendar. And
So,
we get 5 so they're doing a Heffalump Tapper event at the moment. The second
oh
reward
yeah.
of that is 5, one of them is 5 gems, which is really good, um, to be
Oh
getting gems
yeah.
as a reward. So yeah, everyone make sure that you definitely
Yeah, we were talking
do
about
that.
this and we weren't sure how that was going to come into play of it. Oh, I've just hit the first milestone. Um, so yeah, not that we were doing
Mm,
progress,
yeah.
but yeah, no. So yeah, I'll have a think about it. I probably will get him, because, like I say, if it was one of the other two characters, then I would have been like, no, there's no way I'm
Mm,
getting it. So yeah, so this is all kind of the stuff that has already been through the event walkthrough, so I won't go through that. But the event is the 15th of June till the 6th of July. Chapter 1 is the 15th of June, where sadness and anger will be unlocked, and also the attraction headquarters and the parade float. So there's quite a lot on that first chapter.
yeah.
Chapter 2 is the 18th of June, where fear will come into play, like being unlocked, and also the attraction Inside Out, emotional whirlwind. Chapter 3 is on the 24th of June, and that's discuss. Chapter 4 is the 1st of July, and that is joy. And then, as I said, the event finishes on the 6th of July. The day after, we have Figment Tappers. So here, there's not really much to talk about on the possible milestone
No.
rewards.
I mean, you get
Happiness.
happiness, so yeah. And the other thing I was going to say is currently for one of the rewards, you're getting decoration chests as
Mm,
rewards. So I had the open 6 decoration chests as one of my weeklies, and I've done it already because I've
yeah.
got to milestone 2 of opening those decoration chests. So it is
Oh,
quite
yeah.
handy. So yeah, it's definitely worth it if you've got one of those as your weeklies, just because you're doing it anyway, kind of thing. So
Yep.
yeah,
Striking gold, that happens 3 times during the update, like usual. I'm not going to go through all the characters that,
no, just the Winnie the
but
Pooh characters are the helpers, and then obviously if you have any Winnie the Pooh attractions but they're in your storage, do get them out because they will be what you'll need for the striking gold if you are going to try for them. I can see Josh has said he's going to try and go for all 3 trophies
oh, well done if you
on
get
there.
them.
We'll probably do well because I'm sure you have all the Winnie the
All
Pooh
the
characters
yeah.
too. So
And
yeah, for
and
me,
also, Sarah, just
hmm,
quickly talking about Winnie the Pooh, Gopher is also part of it. So if you've got
yeah,
Gopher already, I know Josh has in the Kingdom Pass, then you'll be able to use him. But I think
hmm.
Josh said you need to get him to a level 4
Oh gosh, okay,
for him to be part of the Striking Gold.
right.
So, yeah.
That's
Um,
that's kind of unfair, I think. But just because obviously most people probably won't get Gopher until the end of
hmm.
the
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 season
season.
pass, yeah.
So yeah, that's a little harsh, I think.
So here is, I wouldn't say massive, but here is something that they didn't talk in the event walkthrough, and that is in the token shop. So you will be able to make multiple token purchases in the shop. So we did have this in the tower shop before. So when
Hmm.
it was the old way of doing tower challenges, where you had to collect the tokens at each chapter, you was able to do multiple purchases there, but of course that was not put into place with the actual event shop, where now it is
I'm
in
actually
not the
so
event, the
pleased
token
about
shop.
this coming
Yeah.
in. I'm really pleased. So I find it so annoying, especially when we have these mini events. Like sometimes I can't be bothered to like do a set
Mm.
out, and I only need one token out of four, so I just buy it for elixirs for like 75 elixirs. But it's so annoying when you want multiple ones and you have to go
Mm.
in and go open it each time. Yeah, so I'm really pleased. I think this is a good move from them.
So if enough elixirs is owned to be able to purchase at least one of the selected token in the shop, a multiple purchase pop-up is displayed. The amount of tokens purchased can be changed by just tapping the minus or plus buttons. A max button can be used to instantly increase the token amount to the largest amount shown on the pop-up. So yeah, so
Yeah.
that's a good thing. So here is the big news from the patch notes. So we've got a character and we've got an attraction here that is going to be made unavailable with the start of update 71 in preparation for its reintroduction as a free character and traction in update 72.
Mm,
And the character in the attraction is Wally and Wally's house. And that's why we were noticing the parade float behind the inside out one. So is update 72 gonna have something to do with Wally?
mm,
Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, in the sense of what are they actually going to do, because there's not
yeah.
really much that they can do. But I know that people have been talking about other games to do with Wally. I think something was mentioned about Disney Emoji Blitz or something,
Oh,
from
okay.
what I saw. That so yes, another game called Disney Emoji Blitz gave out some free stuff related to him today, or is that to do with Donald Duck? Maybe that's to do with Donald Duck.
Yeah, it could be. I
Um,
mean, I know DMK did previously do like
mm,
Happy Donald Duck Day, and there was free stuff,
yes,
but it was like years and years ago. So yeah, I am a bit kind of surprised about this. I think Josh is very
mm,
fair in what he's saying, that it's
yeah,
annoying for people that have paid
yeah,
their money or use their gems to get this character, and now everyone's just getting it for free anyway. Before stream we were talking about this and saying that when they did something for Steamboat Willie attraction coming in, um they did offer something to people that already had it, I think. So
yeah.
it'll be
So,
interesting to see if they do that again.
but the thing is, as like we said, we were talking about it off air before the stream, is that this was actually mentioned that it's going to come into the welcome like daily streak, and if you don't have it, you're going to receive it because of it becoming free. And if you already have it, then you got the attraction enchantment for it, the next level, no matter what level it was. Where this, okay, it's saying that it's becoming to be introduced again as a free character in the next update, but there's not really any description of what is
What or
actually
how? Yeah.
like how. So what I was going to get onto, which Josh has kind of said here, is that I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley quite a bit this week because of the new update coming out, and the Star Path, which is like your event in DMK, it's all to do with Pixar at the moment, and they've got a special bundle for Wally,
Mm.
where you know the scene of the where he watches the film that he loves on the TV or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
musical. Well, basically, I believe it's the costumes that the actors wear on the film that you can purchase for your character and also Wally.
Mhm.
So there is some kind of connection there
Yeah.
in the sense of because they're both Gameloft and that. So I would imagine that if you have not got this already, you should be getting it for free.
Mm.
And then if you've already got it, like I have, because I paid gems for it, um, that I should be getting some like compensation for it. Like,
Yeah.
but then I don't know. I don't think it has attraction enchantment on it. So then, what
Mm.
do you give? Do you give gems? Like
Yes,
it's
I think that was what they did last time, was that
yeah,
you could, if you had the Steamboat Willie attraction, you got a load of stuff, so you could just enchant it to, like, level
yeah.
4 straight away kind of thing. So,
So
yeah, it'll be really interesting to see. Like, I
hmm,
really hope that the compensation is something that's worth it. I mean, I'm the same as Kevin there. He said he's glad never spent gems for Wally and his house, so he's glad to get it for free, as am I. I don't have it either. So yeah, for me, it's great. But for
hmm.
other people, I can understand why the frustration is there, because if I was in your situation, I'd be frustrated.
Mm. So, like I say, there's two options here for the next update. It could be Wally, the way that it's looking, but like I say, I can't see where they're going with it because there's not really
Mm,
any other characters that can go in with it. There's not really any other attractions that they could do.
mm-hmm.
Right, here we go. We've got something here, maybe. I looked at I would imagine this is the fandom. If you paid gems for both Wally and his house, the grand total was 470 gems for both. So that's quite a lot of gems.
Mm,
Um, and again, some people might have got Wally in the Christmas chest. So then how does that work out? Oh, sorry, no,
oh
570
wow.
gems. So yeah, so you can't, not to be horrible or rude or anything, but then you can't really give those people the gems because they didn't get it via like paying for gems or using real
Mm,
money. They got that free in the red ribbon chest. So
yeah, do
so
they get something in its place? Like, it's very
yeah,
difficult,
I
very
kind of I
difficult.
kind of want a refund on my Christmas chest for
Yeah,
2022.
like a
So
redo, a chest redo.
yeah. So it's a bit of a touchy subject, this one, but
It is. I
hopefully
think, yeah, I'm not surprised they didn't mention it when going
mm,
through the live stream, because I think it would have been quite controversial for them to have mentioned it. So
but I'm sure something will come out soon about it. Well, I'm hoping. And then kind of the last bit, because I'm going through all the different bits. The building shop. So I believe in the previous update, with no, sorry, this update, because we're in Star Wars now, aren't we?
mhm.
Yeah. That uh oh, I always forget how to say this name of this attraction.
Is it
Uh,
Navarro
yeah,
City?
Navarro City. So that's in the building shop at the moment, but it's going to be removed in the next update. So it's not one that's going to be staying there for the whole time. So are they going to be doing this now where attractions they're just going to put in for that update
Mm,
and then take it back out again? Um,
probably.
so yeah, so that's basically the patch notes.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just going to quickly go through some of your comments because I know we haven't really put them
I was
up.
gonna say there was one further up about somebody had an idea on what the cloud could be.
Yes,
We
I saw that.
yeah.
So let me just quickly. So yeah, so they'd best be giving out some compensation to people that spent. Um, yeah, like you said, Sarah, it's not anything harsh or like they do need to do something. Um, oh, where is it? I did see it. Love the headquarters. It looks amazing. Sparky92 said, yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, this was a real bad idea putting this on on the TV because I'm like, yeah. So this has been a hot topic at the moment as well. You would be too surprised to see some Elementals content coming soon, but then they've not really done content next side to movies.
Yeah, no, they haven't done that for ages. The last time I remember them doing it was Luca event, which was when they put the content out as the film
Mm,
came out, and I don't think it was much of a success for DMK because you don't have any connection to the characters yet. Although I do agree that Elemental looks like it's going to be such a good film. I'm so
mm,
excited for it. But yeah, they seem to just be waiting a little bit now. Like, I mean, look how long we waited for Encanto.
definitely. James saying that we need Shmi, Max Goof, Clarabelle, the Lost Boys, and Launchpad McQuack in Disney Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm sure stuff like that will be coming because we've seen like Dumbo and we've been seeing Bambi as well
Mm.
coming through that way.
Yeah, I was thinking actually, we should do a stream for you guys soon about what we want to see coming in for collections being updated because we did
Ooh,
one at the beginning of the year, but we
yes.
now we're like halfway through the year. It'll be good
Mm,
for us to do another one. So we'll get our heads together and try and get that out for you as soon as we can, hopefully
yeah.
this month.
How are we halfway through the year
I know,
already?
I know.
So yeah, so the white cloud looks like Baymax.
Oh, interesting.
I think there was another one about the cloud actually. Yes, it is the Dapper Wally is that costume in Dreamlight Valley that you can purchase for something like 4,000 moonstones. Um, oh no, that could have been it. I thought there was another one. Um, Yeah, okay. I was totally wrong. I thought there was another one. Um, right. If you need Finding Nemo or Hercules relics, might want to get before the update because those will be removed too. Oh, mhm. maybe,
Yeah,
maybe,
definitely.
maybe Finding Nemo because my Finding Nemo is in the kingdom all the time, but the Hercules ones aren't.
Yeah, mine
Um,
too.
Yeah, I think I've got a couple of attractions that could be enchanted,
Mm.
but it's a case of which one do I choose? Because if I can only choose one, because I've only got enough relics for one. But yeah, I think that's kind of it. All to do with update 71. We're not really going to do progress, because we're looking at doing that later on in the weekend.
Yeah.
So that we can fully dedicate that stream to progress, this one to update
Mm.
71. And then, yeah, so it looks like we've got quite a lot of streams,
Yeah.
ideas coming up. So, like Sarah said, are kind of halfway through the year to see what we predicted if it's come into the kingdom and then what's next to come
Yeah.
in the year.
So I've
Um,
just jumped back on to Discord quickly just to have a quick
okay.
look. And yeah, loads of people are talking about cars again on there, saying that they hope that if cars comes, land also comes.
Yeah, that was a comment I saw quite a lot of. Where's the
Yeah,
land?
so
Where's the land?
there's a lot of that talk going on. Yeah, people. I think people just now they just really want to know.
And I think,
So
yeah, that will be another one of update 72 of like where are we looking at from those hints, and then of course we'll talk
mhm.
more to do with that nearer the time, of
Mm,
course, at the end of the update coming. But just as a kind of break the ice of it, that'll be a good one to do as well. Um, Josh saying you would love Sarah to play Disney Dreamlight Valley. Would love to know
oh,
how.
I think I
Um,
would. My sister has it, and I've played it a bit with her, and yeah, no, it looks so good. But my free time is very limited most of the time. So the main reason I have not purchased it is because I just don't have time to play it. So it wouldn't really
mm,
be worth me getting it at the moment, but we'll
yeah,
see. Maybe one day.
and there's still no mention of it becoming like when it's becoming free.
I
But
would be
no,
surprised if it does, to be honest.
yeah, no,
But
true.
yeah.
But no, what they've brought out this time um has like kind of enhanced, not enhanced the game, but made and not made it better, but you know what I mean? Like it's continuing that
Yeah, giving it, like, another depth.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, no,
Um
I do follow them on Instagram
oh
and
okay, yeah.
YouTube and watch their videos and see their updates, and, as you guys probably know, there's another game that I play, which is The Sims 4, so I follow quite a lot of Sims 4 content creators on YouTube that also do Dreamlight Valley, so I watch their videos and their content of it too, so
If anyone hasn't um got the game, supposedly it's got 30% off on Epic Store,
Oh.
which I
Oh,
believe it is
no.
the computer.
Tesco George, you should not have told me that.
Quickly, to do with Dreamlight Valley, there are lots of people saying they're surprised how dark and emotional the story got.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, it's a bit. I don't want to give hints away, but so basically, the fairy godmother has come into into
Yeah.
the valley, and we kind of find out more about the villain. And yeah, it's got a bit dark, and it's got a bit emotional in the sense of like mental health. Like people they're not allowed to speak their emotions and that. It's yeah, it's a bit dark.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like, for younger players, if there are younger players, it might be a bit like, okay, a bit of a sharp
Mm.
turn, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm
Um,
sure that, it has a age
yeah,
restriction on
I'm
it and
sure as
things, so
well. Yeah, this update brings Act Plus, part one to a close.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. And I'm sorry to hear this, Tabitha. Yeah, it got me sad last night. Oh no.
Oh,
Well, hopefully, we can get. I can definitely give some support on Instagram and of course on here because of playing it and that. Yeah, you can always send us a message and that, and we'll try and reply as quickly as we can.
for sure, yeah.
What's this? So you know the secret villain cutscene. Oh, no, I don't know. Alright. Well, I was playing it before stream, and I'm probably gonna play it after stream. I've just got
Well,
to do more
there is
quests.
a very strong case for me to be purchasing it this weekend, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure when we do our progress, looking to do it on Sunday, hint, hint. that Sarah will be like playing.
Guess what I did? I did a
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, very possibly. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll see.
Right. Well, let's get this bit up. So, thank you everyone for your interaction. It's been brilliant to see you all here once again. If you have enjoyed the stream, make sure to give it a big like as it helps us as a channel and it also helps the stream get pushed out to more people. And I have not checked. Maybe I need to check. Have we hit 300? Oh, no, we have not.
Ah,
Who is
get
gonna be
sharing, guys.
number
Get sharing.
300? So yeah, as we said, we're pushing to 300. We've got one person or one subscriber left to hit that. But of course, we want to carry on after 300. So if you know anyone or if you haven't done so already yourself, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know when we go live or upload a new video, and follow us on Instagram at Disney Kingdoms, where you'll see lots of other Disney content on there, including Sarah's great stories and posts,
Hmm.
which she's been putting on, and sometimes moi as well, but it's mostly Sarah. But yes, so we will be doing a progress stream at the weekend, probably Sunday. So hopefully we can see you all there and can hear all of your progress as well as you hearing about ours. And yeah, we'll see you then. Okay, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.